Alrighty, folks, today we're going to go through a bunch of old Donald Trump clips, the most viral Donald Trump clips. These clips and this video, sponsored by Helix.
He was only a good vice president because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so again, that is what made Trump in 2015. He was so amusing during the debates. I mean, that really, it was a sense of humor during the debates that largely won him the love and support of the Republican base, for sure, in 2015.
Let me talk. Quiet.
That's a hilarious moment, like really funny. And you can see him like winding up for the actual line. Like he thinks of it. That's why he straightens up. He goes back. You know, you see it in his body language that he's got the line and now he's going to drop it.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, there's a reason that he likes the crowds.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton. They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
We want to remind the audience to please not talk out loud. Please do not applaud. You're just wasting time.
Love Anderson Cooper trying to put a lid on it.
Stop clapping. There's nothing to clap about.
Now, here's the thing. Trump didn't put her in jail. Now, he didn't. He was in charge of the mechanisms of justice in the United States, at least of the Justice Department. He did not put her in jail. That was considered super bad, right? The lock her up chance and all that. She literally went to the DNC this year and grinned as people said lock him up while they are actively attempting to lock him up, which is unbelievable.
It's a disgrace what took place. It's a disgrace. And I think they ought to apologize to start with Michael Cohen.
Sir, since you're attacking us, can you give us a question? Mr. President-elect.
Go ahead.
Mr. President-elect, since you are attacking our news organization,
can
can you give us a chance?
Your organization
You are
is
attacking
terrible.
our news organization.
Your organization
Can you give us a
is
chance
terrible.
to ask
Let's
a
go.
question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can you state,
Quiet.
Mr. President-elect,
Go ahead.
can you state
She's asking
categorically,
a question. Don't
Mr.
be
President-elect,
rude.
can you give us a question?
be
You're
rude.
attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Can you
No,
give
I'm
us
not
a
gonna give you
question?
I'm not going to give you a
Can
question.
you state categorically?
You are fake news.
Sir,
Go ahead.
can you state categorically that nobody... No, Mr. President-elect, that's not appropriate.
That's not appropriate. I think it's Jim Acosta over at CNN doing that routine.
Mr. President, will you stop calling us the enemy of the people?
Why are we still here?
You know what? Trump actually dealt with the press much more frequently than did Joe Biden.
What a stupid question that is. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
But the press are still kissing Joe Biden's aged. It's pretty impressive. The Democrats have been completely shutting out the press. Kamala Harris has done one interview, thus far, with CNN. It lasted for approximately 16 minutes of speaking time. And they have continued to just lick her boots. It's amazing. Donald Trump had these sorts of interchanges with the press all the time. And this one, CNN didn't ask a question. There are many times CNN did ask a question. And they were still all over him.
People aren't buying at CNN, you dumb...
It's amazing. Their politics are more important to them than their supposed journalism. It's time for some classic Donald Trump tweets. Some of these tweets are just great. Here we go. This is 2018. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un just stated the nuclear button is on his desk at all times. With someone from his depleted and food-starved regime. Please inform him that I too have a nuclear button, but it is a much bigger and more powerful one than his, and my button works. I remember we ripped him up for this. Oh my God, how could he say that? Oh my God, look at this measuring contest attempt. Here is the thing. One of the reasons you don't get threatened by tin pot dictatorships, like, North Korea, is because this is true. Donald Trump's entire shtick, which was to speak loudly and carry a big stick, was actually much better. Okay, so there are a few models. One is to speak softly and carry a big stick. That's the Teddy Roosevelt, right? You only threaten when you need to threaten, and then you threaten real loud, and you smack them real hard. Then there is the speak softly and carry a small stick, which is Democratic policymaking my entire lifetime, which is diplomacy, never threaten, never cajole, never do anything that actually would, move the ball. Let them have all the initiative. The thing is that Trump was so unpredictable. He knows this. Again, I held a fundraiser for him. And when we held the fundraiser, one of the things he said to me, it said, I had a conversation with Vladimir Putin about Ukraine. And I said, Vlad, don't do it. Don't go into Ukraine. If you go into Ukraine, I'm going to bomb the shit out of you. And Vlad said, no, you won't, Mr. President. And I said, well, I might.
Oh, try me.
That's actually a pretty good foreign policy. Well, I might is a pretty good foreign policy. We'll get to more on this in a moment. First, let's talk about something that affects all of us, sleep. So let me tell you a little story. A couple years back, I was tossing and turning all night, probably because We now live in Joe Biden's America, and my wife would joke that I was having debates with the libs in my sleep. Then we decided to try a Helix mattress. It has been an absolute game changer. Here's what's so great about Helix. They have 20 different mattresses. 20. It's like the Electoral College of Sleep. So many choices for everyone. They've got the Luxe for fancy types, the Elite for extra fancy types, even the Helix Plus for our bigger fellas. You know, the kind of dudes who don't eat soy all day. Now, you might be thinking, Ben, how do I know which one's right for me? Simple, take that Helix Sleep quiz. It's quick, it's easy, it takes less than 2 minutes. I took that quiz myself. They matched me with a medium firm mattress, which is perfect for me because, if the mattress is too soft, it hurts my back. Here's another great thing about Helix. They ship your personalized mattress right to your door free of charge. No dealing with mattress salesmen who are about as trustworthy as mainstream media fact checkers. Get this, they give you 100 nights to try it out. Plus, there's a 10 to 15-year warranty, which is longer than pretty much all the Hollywood marriages. So, if you want to sleep as soundly as I do, head on over to helixsleep.com/Ben, take that sleep quiz. Plus, with Helix offering up to 25% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners, it might be the best decision you make. Since voting Republican, just go to helixsleep.com/Ben. That's helixsleep.com/Ben. With Helix, better sleep starts right now.
Okay, question? Yeah, go ahead. Sure. She's shocked that I picked her. No. She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Again, he answered more questions from the adversarial press than Joe Biden ever has. It's amazing. And they still hate his guts.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mr. President, can you tell us about the hacking of cabinet officials by China and the threshold of concern you have about that, sir?
Ready?
Yes.
How we
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog. He died like a coward.
I love it so much.
He was
it's great.
Whimpering, screaming, and crying.
Yes, into my veins.
And frankly, I think it's something that should be brought out so that his followers and all of these young kids that want to leave various countries, including the United States, they should see how he died. He didn't die a hero. He died a coward.
Yes. Yes.
Yes!
This all the time, all day, yes. None of this. We treat our enemies soberly. We treat them with dignity. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi deserved no dignity. We should urinate on his grave. He was an awful, evil human being, and it is a very good thing that he is dead. And the only sad thing about his death is that he took other people with him. And yes, people should know that the Western way of war also means that we are not going to pretend that you are wonderful people deserving of dignity when we blow you away or when you blow yourself up because dogs are hunting you. Trump on foreign policy is like best Trump. I love Trump's foreign policy. I love it. The only speech as good as Donald Trump's speech on al-Baghdadi is Shane Gillis's version of Trump's speech on al-Baghdadi, which is also amazing.
We could hear him crying. I said, Abu, don't cry.
You have very low unemployment rate in the US, and we have a very high unemployment rate in France. How come? What's the recipe for...
Well, maybe we have a better president than you do.
I mean, the answer, by the way, is actually free markets. It's low unionization rates and free markets. That'd be the actual answer. Low taxation rates, low unionization rates, free markets. But, yeah, also Trump was better than Macron.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office.
That's when I was president.
So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Because now I'm not president.
Here's the thing. Her question is actually right, okay, in the sense that he did flip on whether or not to use the debt ceiling as a point of negotiation. And of course, he's a very big spending president, and he has said that we're not going to touch the entitlements. Also, it's that sort of just kind of genuine, bizarre honesty that people love about Trump. Like, he gets caught in it, and he's like, yeah, when I was president, I said this, and when I'm not president, I say this, and you know what, deal with it.
One dog goes one way, and the other dog goes the other way. And this guy's saying, what do you want from me?
Points for honesty.
Because they say they were white supremacists here a month ago. They're Democrats.
Who was here in 2021?
Joe Biden.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Yep, that is a mic drop moment for President Trump. When President Trump is on, he's like amazing, like all-time great when he's on. For the rest of this campaign, we need Donald Trump to be on his game because this is way too close for comfort and he needs to be president again. Alrighty, folks, we'll see you here next time. If you have other favorite Donald Trump clips you want me to take a look at, drop them in the comments below.